Friends, hello. Let's talk about Sundial Growers, Sndl ticker for this. So obviously, I don't think you have not noticed that the stock market it's just gotten even worse this week. It's gotten worser, which is not even a word, but we're going to use it because it makes sense right here. So here is the Skippy of what is going on right now with, Sundial. We'll just talk about, let's try to focus on Sundial right now. Obviously, the whole market trashed, but we've got inflation reports. There's going to be even another interest rate coming here in July. So the stock market is just plummeting, and everything that was already struggling on top of their struggle is plummeting with that. Sundial is right in that boat that is sinking. Cannabis stocks in general have been taking quite the hit because they are just not on the radar of investors right now. People are not paying attention to them. The only thing we have really looming right here with Sundial is that here's one thing that is either really positive or really negative. Obviously not, really positive, but let's focus on maybe it could be a positive. Who knows? Sundial is very cheap right now. This is the cheapest we have seen Sundial in a very long time, since 2020. Obviously, when Sundial was that cheap, it took a huge spike up. I remember I was there. Sundial came out with a lot of reports, deals. They did 2 stock offerings back to back, ran out the stock, and that was before we had the market fall apart there. So do I see that repeating? Not necessarily, because of this market we're in here. We're very early in on this bear market probably. This is not going to change here anytime soon. So this is where a lot of people are going, I don't know that I want to put money in this. And let me explain that. So with these growth stocks that we're seeing right now, and Sundial, perfect example. A lot of people are saying, this is a great buy-in. Yes, probably is, hopefully. But here's another leaning black cloud hanging over Sundial. Sundial has already been in trouble with the price of their stock. By August here, going into September, but it's pretty much August, we're going to start to hear about Sundial. They're probably more than likely going to apply for a extension, because this stock has not been at $1 for 10 consecutive days for almost a year now. Now, if Sundial hits $1 here for 10 consecutive bidding days, hey, we're good, no big problem. But this is looming over Sundial right now, and investors know they don't want to put big money in it. It's not good. Now, are we going to see Sundial probably shoot back up into a 35-40 cent range here? Absolutely, that probably more than likely is coming. But the problem is we keep losing ground and we're not really gaining ground. So this is where a lot of people are getting scared. Sundial's been here before, but they haven't been here with a terrible market. Last time Sundial was down this bad, it had a really healthy market to help bounce it back up. Does not have it this time. So quarterlies will be coming out here again with Sundial here very soon. Should pump up the stock. When Sundial does release their quarterlies, it seems to move the stock quite a bit. There's quite a bit of meat on the bone when Sundial moves. If you're looking for a fast play, like, hey, I want to make some quick money, then yes, keep watching Sundial. But friends, I'm going to be very honest with you. And let me say this, I love Sundial. I've always spoke highly of it. I love it. I love everything, the aesthetics, the numbers, everything, what they do, what they put their money into. But this market sucks. It just plain old sucks. And I'm going to be quite honest, I have not even been buying a lot of stocks as of late. I have been putting a lot of my money into crypto because crypto is at an all-time low, and I have been piling money into it. So this is where you as an investor have to really be careful and really think about how much do you believe in Sundial compared to how much do you believe in this market. Yes, I believe in Sundial. Yes, Sundial, I love what they do as a company. They have been coming out with better numbers. They suffered through COVID, as everyone did, so it's really hard to judge last year and the last quarterly that was from last year. Can Sundial survive in this bear market? That's a really big concerning question a lot of us have with all these growth stocks. Growth stocks across the board right now, if you haven't noticed, are getting destroyed. I'm not the only one saying this. I'm not the only one noticing this. This is coming from, little bitty YouTubers like me to the big YouTubers to people like Gary Vee. Everyone is saying the same thing, that this is a very dangerous market. but even more dangerous for growth stocks, which sucks because I know a lot of us have money in growth stocks, and growth stocks are where we want to be because that's where we could possibly make our biggest scores. But do not forget, Sundial is in dangerous waters right now. You know, if Sundial was $1 like 3 months ago, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you should buy it up as much as you can right now. I think a lot of us would be saying that. The problem is Sundial has been down for so long, it is going to really need a push with volume, people getting behind it. It's going to take some kind of crazy news to really pump up Sundial right now. So friends, that's where I'm at with Sundial. I love Sundial. Yes, I do expect this to go back to a 35-40 cent zone. The question is how long, and then the question is the market going to bounce back here anytime soon, or is it going to fall apart even more? A lot of us thought the market was going to come back here in June and July with, people going on vacation, but yet we didn't know gas was going to be $5 a gallon, and at this point probably more than likely headed to $6 a gallon nationwide minimum. So friends, I'm not gonna lie, this is a bear market. This is a market where you just buy and you just sit. You buy and you sit. And that's all I'm doing. That's all a lot of us are doing. I know we're just buying up things and we're saying, hey, maybe in about 4 or 5 years we get this market back, it'll be well worth it. Well, these are growing pains and bleeding pains right now with not just Sundial, but with a lot of stocks out there. So friends, with all that said, I'm going to keep up with Sundial, what's going on here. There's going to be more news coming out here. Like I said, we're expecting quarterlies, some bigger news. Sundial does have things they say they're coming down the pipeline news-wise that they're excited about. So we're going to see what that's all about. So friends, with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time, invest in your future. Friends, things are destroyed out there. Use this as an opportunity to invest in your future. Don't listen to people when they say don't put your money in the stock market. They don't know what they're talking about. This is a once in a lifetime. We are in a cycle where things fall apart and then they come back even stronger. It may take a few years at this point, but they will come back. So friends, I will talk to you soon. Bye everyone.